Give a round of applause for Max. And a round of applause for yourselves for staying out so late on a school night. Yeah. You can always call in sick. Anyway, coming up next we have our last act of the evening. Can we have a round of applause for Bristol's most miserable goth, Sylvan!
I love the title!
I want to give yourselves a little bit of something to laugh with. Considering I tend to go into the... Well, as he said, I'm the most miserable goth in Bristol. I take that as a badge of honour. Hang on, I've got to get my fucking poems. Let me just say, my name is Sylvan, I'm the local Bristol goth envy, and I am just a they them trying to cause some mayhem. The first one I'm gonna do is called I Finally Feel Heard. Within this book contains my lore. Writing this, the tears would then pour, bearing within these pages fragments of my soul, processing and sharing my feelings is my goal. I wish to show to all who care the times in my life that made my soul tear. These pages contain a part of me, of the moments that shaped who I came to be, leading me to my creative outlets. I'm so glad that I finally found it. A way for me to finally be understood, a way that I thought I never could. I found a way to make my feelings tangible. Writing poetry helps make my feelings manageable. I hope my words make you not feel alone, even if my pain to you is not known. I hope these words give you the strength to push through life's pain no matter its length. Thank you to you all who hear my words, and thanks to you all, I finally feel heard. The next one I'm going to do is one of the first ones I wrote. It's called I Can Never Get the Sight Out of My Mind. I can never get the sight out of my mind. I'll remember this until the end of time. As your light almost faded, I swore I did not grow jaded. You stopped breathing and I stopped thinking. My tears rolled, your hand curled. Gripping the knife, I rested in strife. The knife hit the floor, my tears began to pour. I hid the blade and you wished to be unmade. I held you as you began to fade, but no one was there to hold me as my sanity wanes. I've brought you back from the brink, but as the days have gone by, I've begun to sink. That was not a very fun time of the life. I'm doing mostly better. A few episodes here and there with flashbacks, but you know, it happens, I guess. Slow process of healing, you know? The next one I'm going to do is, hang on. I wrote the name of the poem down, the number of the poem in the book, but I forgot to write the name. Oh, it's episodes. Funnily enough, leads on to it. The episodes keep happening. My memories keep scattering. Forgetting who I once was. Trying to forget this is real, I suppose. Hearing your voice on the phone, saying you need help and you're on your own. Remembering your gasps on arrival. I was trying so hard to ensure your survival. Feeling your sternums within my palms, you were there dying in my arms. The cries I made when I saw the blue, those lips of yours weren't red when I saved you. I did my best to bring you back, only for you to come and attack. Who I am and how I'm perceived. It hurt to say it, but I was relieved. You showed me who you really are, so I could only watch on from afar. As you destroy the lives around you, following your MO, leading them on to. Hoping you will spare me the pain that has led me to my disdain. The episodes come back, Every week I have flashbacks. I see that day in my peripheral, having to bear all of this rigmarole of something that I should take pride in. Instead, it makes me want to hide in a realm of escape where I don't have to remember, and a realm of escape where I didn't have to save her. The voices have told me to cut myself, but I must fight against them or else I'll end up putting somebody else through the hell that you've put me in yourself. The next one is called 3. I will say this one has subjects of sexual assault, so I am sorry in advance if anyone's sensitive to this. But yeah. 3. That's how many people have taken advantage of me. 3. The total number of people to have raped me. She told me it wasn't that deep, then why did you fuck me in my sleep? 2. Attempts to break up with you. The bullshit you put me through. I had your back and you attacked. 2 hours you tried, you put me inside. I broke away as my mind decayed. 1. What have you done? The first night we met, the first night we slept. You were sober, I was gone. To this day I can't recall our first night together at all. 2 years you took to tell me, and when I found out the truth it broke me. We were never the same, and I was filled with such disdain. 3 years was when you cheated, and that was when I felt defeated. To know that you blame me for all of the pain that you've caused me. You were the problem and not me, and I am better than you all will ever be. The next one I'm doing is Everything I Did Was Wrong. Everything I did was wrong. This whole time I felt I didn't belong within your presence and amongst your essence, knowing it was soon to end, knowing that we couldn't mend. My mistake from the start led to nothing but a broken heart. I opened up and I shared with you my soul, but to use it against me was your goal. Why the fuck would you think that? That I'd be the type of person to make up that? Do you really think I'd stoop so low? Hearing you say that made me want to go. You never knew the real me. You just objectified and you loathed me. I'm free from you, I have my peace. I'm able to breathe, I'm able to see. I'm able to be and I'm not wanting to flee. Everything I said was wrong. You thought I didn't get it, but I was joking along. You were saying I was always serious. When I was talking to you, I felt like I was Sisyphus. Constantly trying to get it right, desperately trying to avoid a fight, only to go to bed feeling your coldness, wishing the next night I felt your warmness. I see now that was but a dream, something that I truly wish could have been, but that was never the case. You'd stood there, and then you'd pace. You came to my stutter when we fought, and that was something that I never have thought, that you would go that far, making me want to get into my car, so I could get the fuck away from you, so I could be my own person too. Some of the times I was wrong, but I tried my best to get along with the ways that you wanted me to be. I warped my core personality, separating myself from those around me. It's a miracle that my friends found me. Back to where I was before we walked through that door of that pub one night in autumn, unknown as to what would befall them, moving through the paths of life, pushing through all of the strife. Everything I did was wrong. How our inside jokes went on too long. You grew frustrated when I tried to joke. Looking back at this, I just want to choke. Knowing I could have been happy had we never been together. You hurt me deeply, but I'm glad it's over. Everything I did was fucking wrong. Thank you guys. Amazing. The next one is called Medication. Obviously regarding the whole PTSD shit, so we've got meds for that shit. Makes sense. It's called meds, or medicated. I'm now medicated, my mind sedated, ideas begun dwindling, writing set idling. Will I ever write again without my source being pain? Trying to find the inspiration without stopping my medication. Looking to the avenues of life, trying to write about how it can be bright, about how much life has to offer. Life's beauty provides wonder. The days that are good outweigh the bad. I'm grateful for all of the amazing days that I've had. There are days when my mind succumbs and shatters after the damage that was done. The pills cease the urges to harm, my mind coated in dampening balm. I'm finally getting help, I just hope that I don't lose myself. Whew. Now, after all of that, I feel like we've got to share some humorous ones that I wrote just for a little bit of a laugh. This is one I came up with ages ago. It's just, I don't know why it was fucking funny to me. And it's just silly little me in my silly little bed with the silly little voices in my silly little head. I don't know why, I just found it funny. Then the other night I was very, very drunk, and I think I came up with my magnum opus of lyrics. It was a parody of the song by the Smiths with the double-decker bus. I don't know why I fucking wrote it. I was just drunk as shit. I found it in my book. I was like, you know what? That's fucking hilarious. And it was and if I don't eat the girl's ass, crushes my esophagus. Oh, to die by your thighs is such a heavenly way to die. Just fucking stupid. It was just sort of fucking hilarious. But I can actually write happy-ish ones. This is one called Pride. Pride, a day of joy, free from life's void, a day of beauty, a day of wonder, a day to ponder, a day for unity. I'm free to be me and I'm free to be seen, of who I wish to be without the world being mean. The weather that day was radiant, so many people in all of their gradients. Taking off the shackles of fuck's sake. Taking off their shackles, feeling relief. To live like this every day is my belief. I'm lucky to live where I do, where it doesn't matter who you say you love to. I'll never take this day for granted, for that would be shallow-hearted. And this is the last one I'm going to be doing for the night. It could be a bit more work on that one, I think. But the next one I'm going to be doing is called Flags. I wonder what this is about. So yeah, obviously I've been seeing all this shit going on recently. People flying their fucking flags. Fight if you want, just do it because you want to actually support pride in your nation. Don't fucking do it and lie to people and say you're doing it to be proud, but really, you're doing it because you just want to be a nationalist piece of shit. Fuck off, really, honestly, man. But anyway, yeah, it's called Flags. As the flags begin to rise, I feel that I should hide. You say it's to show our nation's pride, we all know that's full of lies. You raise the flag not to take pride in the bloodstained empire of colonialization. It's there to scream that you're not welcome to anyone who is not Caucasian. Seeing it, I feel nothing but shame, disgust in my nation and what it became. Turning down the people who lead us, claiming that our population is in surplus. Blaming minorities and the asylum-seekers for all of our nation's crime, ignoring the fact that the white man makes up the majority as that's fine. Awfully bold to point your finger at those that ain't been impoverished. Shall we point and blame at you when your rights are abolished? You came for them and soon you'll come for me. I will defend them to the death, I will never flee. I'm asked why I care for people whose country would have me stoned. Empathy is not transactional, we all deserve a home. You divide our nation in the name of your twisted games. To boost your wealth and your power is all you wish to gain. Poisoning the people's minds with your twisted lies. The costume of the working person, your favourite disguise. You say it's flown for patriotism, you fly it for fucking nationalism. Don't feed me your bullshit lies, the ones that help you sleep at night. If you think that my words describe you, ask yourself this, why do you fit that shoe?
A round of applause for Sylvan.
Cheers. Thank you, dude. Thank you.